All right, folks. Thanks again for tuning in. I think I completely overthought this. Me being an engineer and all that jazz, I overthink everything, and go figure. So I was going to put supports between each leg. I'm going to have 5, one on each end and one in the middle. And I just completely overthought that. And I was like, oh, I need to put supports between each of them and all this other jazz. Well, it's way strong enough as is. This is what I've got. You can see I've got a support there and a support there. I also put a bolt in the top, bottom down. This is just pallet wood. It's not very, it's pressure treated. It's nothing amazing. But it comes in here and it sits perfect. I also deflated this tire. One of my awesome people on Facebook was like, on our Facebook group is like, oh yeah, dude, just deflate it and it'll work perfect. No problem. Sure enough, it fits in here even better deflated. I'm so happy with this. It fits in, sits, right down in there perfectly. I do carry an air pump at all times, so I'm not worried about it anyway, because you never know when you or somebody else is going to need it. But let me show you how this sits in there as is. I'll have to put my phone down, though. Maybe not. And it just slides right into place. It's perfect. I mean, these things are about 9.5 inches tall. I can't give you the exact measurements, but with being deflated, the rubber, I'm not worried about rubbing on anything or putting a hole in my tire, because all of the bolts, even these two, are sunk into the wood, but the other ones are going from the bottom up, so I'm not worried about hitting that tire at all. These I'm going to ground down with a Dremel before I'm done, and I'll have a 5th one like right in the middle of this. But yeah, it fits in there perfect, and this thing is, I could stand on that. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta put like bracing in between these, and maybe I'll attach this to this, and I'm like, well, if I attach this to this, and I get a flat tire, I'm gonna have to unscrew everything. And I'm like, that's not what I want to do when this is just gonna be a bed. So, hopefully I'll have a piece of plywood laying across this, and I'll have hinges on this to where I can raise it up if I need to gain access to this. And I'll put my air pump and all that other jazz in the rim of my tire for storage. So, thanks everybody for watching. I'm going to cut off the edges and make it look a little bit better and polyurethane it. So, thanks again for watching.